Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cozy Cafe. If you're new here, grab yourself a nice cozy drink. I'm gonna make myself a drink and I'll be right back. There's something about fall. It just has these like warm, delicious, iconic drinks that just make you so fuzzy inside. I am drinking a chai latte and so magnificent. Let's get our first sip in together. Nothing like the first sip. Today we're gonna get cozy with a game called Strange Horticulture, and this game was so relaxing to play. It's so mysterious and dark, and it has plants, and obviously I love plants. So I just thought we should play it for October, and I'm really happy that you all enjoyed the previous episode and are interested in something new. I am shifting the camera a little bit. Your criticism is welcome. I just want to improve this series. But before I dive too much into the game and today's topic, I wanted to let you all know that we have a merch collab that is now up in our shop. It's going to be available for the next 2 weeks. I'm actually wearing one of the hoodies right now. I did a collab with Lauren Z-Side. She's a really good friend of mine that I actually met through YouTube, and it was just such a joy to work on this together and create some weird merch together. We got hoodies, sweaters, jogger sets, socks. I believe we're also going to be releasing some stickers and app icons for your phone. So go ahead, use the link in the description, check that out. We would love your support. It's only available for a small amount of time. We're trying something new with pre-ordering now. So once they're made, we're not going to be making any more. So make sure to grab your hands on some of those pieces if you really enjoy them. I also wanted to let you all know that we're having a Halloween sale on our website as well. So anything that's spooky Halloween related is on sale, so snag up some of those as well. But that's enough of that. It's available on iHasCupquake.com. Link will be in the description. Let's go ahead and just hang out and chill. So in celebration of Lauren and I's merch collab, I wanted to touch on the topic about strange and weird. I guess the game really does fit this topic. So for the longest time growing up, I always thought myself to be weird. I wasn't really into a lot of things that the girls around me were into. I felt like I had to keep a lot of my personality secrets, and I used to be, I call it a closet gamer. I used to hide that, side of me from anyone because I didn't want people to think I was weird, because I wasn't like them, or I don't even know exactly to the full extent like what I was actually hiding. And growing up and learning more about myself and really trying to embrace and lean into that side of myself has really enabled me to flourish. And I just felt like I wanted to talk about this a little bit more because some of you may be struggling with, something along these lines. And honestly, I think being able to create content has just become so therapeutic for me. When I first started doing it, and now it's kind of returning to that. A lot of you said that you like this series and the whole vibe of it because it reminds you of when I used to play Minecraft and I used to have these like deep conversations. And to be honest with you, I can't even remember all of those deep conversations I had because creating content and, those videos were just a way for me to, it's kind of like a diary. right? Like I have to go back and look at them, and I don't know, maybe I've touched on this topic before, but I feel older and wiser now. But that really got me thinking, and just being able to talk about things, get them off my chest, has really made such a difference in the way that I see myself and has shifted my perspective. It's really cool that Lauren and I have this collab that is literally based off of being weird and really embracing like your funky personality. We turned that into, product that we get to share with you all. But it just goes to show that there are so many people out there that will relate to you if you think something about you is weird or something that you're interested in is weird. And having the internet now has made it so much more possible to make those connections. I'm probably going to date myself right now, but when I was younger, when I was growing up, we didn't have the internet. You had to go to the library in order to access it. And it wasn't in everyone's household. Like a computer was not, it was expensive. So being able to find those communities or even find blogs or websites or people that you can relate to was really non-existent. So I kept a lot of myself hidden when I was younger, and little did I know that there was this whole massive community that relates to me and all of the weird things that I'm into. So now when I hear the term weird, I don't really see it as something negative. I see it as something beautiful and wonderful and creative and expressive. And there's just so many words that come to mind when I hear the word weird, funky, fun. And I think we need to cheers on that and appreciate that. Leave your words in the comments of what you think of when you hear weird, because if we lived in the world where everyone was into the same thing and there was no variety, it would be so dull. So I just wanted to make this little video as a reminder to not hide. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide who you are. Really lean into that and find your community, because community is what really builds you, and finding people who you can relate to and who you vibe with. It really has a huge effect on you, even if you don't even realize it. It can give you so much more confidence. You can bounce ideas off of each other. You can create merchandise together. Honestly, the sky is the limit. And I think that goes with everything, the stories we read, the shows that we watch, the games that we play. If you really think about it, everyone is so unique and they have so many different interests. Everyone is weird in their own sense. So I'm here to tell you and remind you to not hide it. Don't hide that part of you. Get out of your head and just really embrace yourself. So this also goes both ways, because being able to accept and acknowledge and love who you are and what quirks you have about you also gets you to open your mind when you meet other people who have interests that, you don't really share. It makes you not be so judgmental, because everyone has their own quirks and interests. And I always have that belief where if it's not hurting anyone or anything, then go for it. And I think that's something that everyone can always work on and improve on. When you see something that's different and that you're not used to, your initial reaction is to shun away from it. But I honestly think that if you're okay with yourself and your beliefs, and you are strong in those beliefs, and you know who you are, then what someone else does or what someone else is interested in shouldn't really matter to you, or it could even open up your eyes to something else, I don't know. I just felt like that was something that I had to say. The world needs a little more love and compassion, and I think that really just starts with yourself and working on yourself. I just felt like saying that. I think someone needed to hear it. And I know this isn't a crazy deep topic, but it is something that I would have needed to hear as my younger self, and maybe there's someone out there who's still struggling with it. So just know that you're not alone, and weird is wonderful. Strange is spectacular. I think I just wanted to talk about this topic because we finally, after 2 years, have this weird collection of merchandise that we came out with. But I wish you all the best, and thank you all so much for watching and listening, and I will see you in the next Cozy Cafe. Cheers.